Casey Kelley here again, president of Pautzke Bait Company. We're going to talk a little bit about Firecure today and how effective it is on salmon and steelhead eggs. We're going to start off by just using the red. Don't get fooled by the dark purplish color in the bottle. We're going to end up with some very bright red eggs. There's 3 different ways we can use, very easy ways to use and very effective ways to use Cure on the bottle. Directions: 3 different ways of using and storing the eggs. I'm going to go with the easiest, most effective way I know how to use eggs right here. Basically, we're going to just take a nice new skein of steelhead eggs. We're going to take these and we're going to open them up, inside out them. See the skeins on the back side? We're going to roll it back towards the skein. We're going to expose all the eggs. In the skein of eggs, they have rows. And you can see as I pull them back right here. And what we're going to try and do is we're going to use the Firecure very, very sparingly. Firecure is a sulfite based cure, and you want to be very careful with how you use sulfite cures. All we're going to do is open up the shaker end of it right there, and we're going to start sprinkling it very lightly. We're going to pull the eggs apart. Use it a little heavier than you would with regular table salt if you're cooking steak or something, or burgers. You just don't want to dump the sulfite right onto it or pour the sulfite in the bag and throw the eggs right in on top. You're going to end up what's called with burning your eggs, and it will shrivel them up, make them very tough and kind of unusable. So once we've done that side, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more right back over here, just like that. We're going to flip them over. I'm going to sprinkle the top of the skein where the membrane is. And from that point, all we're going to do is take those, and you can either put them in a quart jar or a tiny plastic tub. Basically, all I'm going to do is I'm going to start laying these on top of each other in a Ziploc baggie. These eggs will be ready to use in about an hour's time. The more you let them soak, the more they're going to grab a hold of the salt sugars, sulfite, the krill attractant, and absorb it into the egg. You want these eggs to basically juice up, and you'll see it in the bag or the container, whatever you're using, and you're going to rotate these a couple times during the night, and they'll be even more effective, ready to go by tomorrow morning. So once you've done that with your eggs, simple way to storing them is putting them into a vacuum sealed bag, which we've done here previously, and sealed them up. We threw them in the freezer. Your eggs are going to turn out more red than they are the initial purple that we used. Once you have them at this point, this is what I like to do. I'll let them get nice and sticky, and them being nice and cold out of the freezer, these have thawed out a little bit. I'm going to take these and I'm going to zip them right down the middle, just like that. Killer on coho. Bigger baits for the bigger kings, smaller baits for your steelhead run. You can cut them into any size you want. 1/2 inch, 2, we'll keep them bigger, 2.5 to 3 inches. And you can just simply put them right back into a container that you have ready to use on the boat. Our Firecure and our Borax Cure, different from the others, also have our krill attractant in it. And if you want to add a little bit more to it, all you're going to do is open up the shaker, sprinkle it right on them, whether it's right before you're ready to fish or if you're storing them. #1 food source of all salmon and steelhead right there. And that will be absorbed, and you won't even see it on the eggs here in about 30 minutes. There's no right way and wrong way to cure eggs. We're just showing you how to use it with our Firecure and Borax of Fire. And when you're out fishing, this is what you can expect.